Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with a nice little game that I like to call What the Fresh Hell Is That Time Signature? Don't know how to play? It'll become fairly apparent fairly quickly. I told you to remember that voice. Yes, indeed, this is clear to Lunatea's Veil. I'm not going to talk over this, well, this bit anyway, because this is a very interesting level. It's the last main level of the game, and as you can tell by Popka there, it's, not exactly your standard level. This is the Forgotten Path, and as you can tell, it's a little bit weird, and I love it. You could just walk that, you know, but nah, let's make it deliberately difficult. Let's go up there, which, I mean, where even is this in the world anyway, but I digress. Just take a listen to this level's music. It's brilliant. So, the Forgotten Path. The most unexpected, batshit insane, why the fuck not level ever to grace my personal gaming history. So, I don't think every Dream Crystal in the level... Okay, I died. Okay, back here, we're coming up on a point in the music that I really want you to hear because it's amazing, but, I don't think every Dream Crystal in this level is a blue one, but it might be. Anyway, just listen to this part of the music, it's amazing. Go. And so, also more creepy laughing in the music, by the way, that's very nice. But, yeah, what the fuck kind of time signature is this song written in? If I had to guess, I'd say more than one, and there you go, there are green Dream Crystals in here after all. Also, I missed a blue one back there, and that's probably going to be the only one I missed in this entire level. Let's go into the space butthole! Did I mention I love this level? It's just so trippy and weird, and it's about to get even trippier. Because, 360 Kaleidoscope Tube, Knuckles Chaotix bonus level or something. Just, I don't know, it's a tube. Which reminds me, the, Ishra's Arc, and it's kind of carried on here as well in terms of thematics. Momett Doll Bells, ding, there we go. This idea of, and it was put to me in the comments, and in hindsight I agree. Ishra's Arc, I thought it was kind of I thought it had kind of a bird motif going on, but in hindsight it's more of an insect, and that's kind of carried on here. The floor here and the propellers of Ishra's Arc look like they're made of the same thing that insect wings are made of, you know? And Momett Ding! Death. I choose death. I just don't want to go too far to one side lest I miss the Momett Ding. I'm gonna hold back, see if that slows me down enough. It looks like maybe, yes, yes, yes. I'll try not to die because, as you can maybe tell, actually you won't be able to tell, well, if you've been paying attention, you'll notice that they are not exactly liberal or forgiving with the checkpoints in this level. They are few and far between, so that's going to artificially extend the recording of this episode, but hey, I don't mind, it's a lovely level. I don't play it all that much, but I enjoy it. And this music is kind of mostly why, but also I like the atmosphere, the aesthetic, it's so good, I will fight people over this level. Also very tricky, like this would be so easy if it was just a standard platforming level, but for whatever reason, Chloe's like, nah, let's take the space boogie and do the walk on the board. Boardwalk. That's exactly what this is, it's the space boardwalk. Rather worried that we've not encountered any of the remaining Momett Dings yet, and yes, I am sticking to that. Well, ask and ye shall receive. Bloop. I will be so interested to see my score at the end of this, just the Dream Crystal score, because even on revisiting Ishra's Arc, I did, well, revisiting the revisiting of Ishra's Arc, I should say, I did get some of the Dream Crystals that I missed on my first run, but that still wasn't enough to bring me up to 150, and now I'm just missing them left, right, and centre, which, I mean, it bothers me, by the way, that there are some Let's Players out there, who shall not be named, who say just, like, missing something left and right. It's left, right, and centre. Finish your thought, damn! Apparently this is just a series where I penalise everyone for not conforming to my exact dialect, or idiolect, or whatever you prefer. Optional side bit. In case you couldn't tell, this is an optional side bit. But I don't trust it not to have a Momett Ding at the end of it, and see, just, there we go. Once again. attach me separately like gravity. Although actually the official lyrics are attached inseparably, but it doesn't sound like that. Okay, Hovig, you're not even really Cypress Bay. I just called you that for the approval. I don't know. I recognize his name, therefore I like him. That's how Eurovision works, right? Right? Shall I ham the joke a bit further? I don't even remember how long this level is. I have no sense of time in here. Plus, I've died a couple of times to go back to where I was, so even my recording timer isn't going to be entirely accurate as to where exactly time I am. But as I said, and as the Momett shelf would indicate... Oh, there we go, there's the end of the level. Yes, that's what it would indicate. This is the last main level of the game, and also... Oh, you can't fall off at the end, it'd be very easy to, but you can't. That's it, the next level after this is the final boss. I mean, that is kind of spoiler territory, I know, but, yeah, the Terminus of Tears. Terminus means end, it's the end of the game, it's the final boss. But, I feel like that deserves its own episode, which is fortuitous timing, because if we go over to the status screen, first of all, you can see at the very top there, we have a silver trophy indicating that we completed the Chamber o' Fun. And, 123, decent. But, yeah, I love how I've only got the, 150, like, the blue icon as opposed to the green, for getting at least 150 Dream Crystals in 2 levels. The first one and my favourite one. Rip. But yeah, we now have all of the Momett dolls. So, since we have a good, like, 2/3 of an episode left, I say we go and cash that in now. I don't think you need to beat the game in order to do it, so let's go and check that out, shall we? And you know what, I'm just going to keep you in for the journey back, because we could look back at all the levels that are in between there and here, and reminisce over our journey. We can never go to Baguji's Island again, for there is nothing left there for us. You can go back to Joyland Plaza though, but that's because it's a boss level. Momett, ya fuck, how are you doing? How are your boobs, your moustache? Your boob-stache, if you will. Well, hey, this looks like a cutscene which says to me that we have indeed unlocked the second bonus level, the infinitely harder of the two. You're quite welcome, Momett, you are quite welcome. It was easy, I totally didn't die several times in order to do it in one clean run. I totally didn't forget the occasional one on the, second version of Ishra's Arc. Isn't that a bit of a contradiction in terms? Top secret attraction. You're supposed to attract people secretly. That seems like a terrible financial decision, but who am I to judge? You're a Joylantian. You put joy above all else. And this time I'm not going to fall foul of it. It's not in the House of Horrors, although that's where all the bosses are. I believe there's only one more to add to that list, and that would be the final boss. I think. I don't remember this game. I'm going to lead you on. Or something. Anyway, so we've had the Chamber o' Fun, so now let's have the Chamber o' Horrors. I remember playing this level all of once. I remember it being brutally difficult. Because the Chamber o' Fun was Klonoa's Whirlwind Challenge. This is... Ow. This is Klonoa's Hurricane Challenge. So as I said, if I were to put all the various bonus levels in some sort of order of difficulty, Chamber o' Fun, Baloo's Tower, this. And that's not getting into the bonus levels of the Game Boy Advance games, which are just on an entirely separate plane of existence in terms of difficulty, yes. You need to be good with your timing, good with your jumping, and you need to kind of not die. Like that. That wasn't even intentional, I swear. Oh, risky business. Okay, we're back here. Timing! Oh, that went better than expected. Still, this is substantially more Kaizo than the Chamber o' Fun, and a little bit more than Baloo's Tower as well. Somehow I didn't think the Teton would last that long, but hey, it did. And having died where I did the first time, I feel as though I might as well just restart the level, but I mean I don't give a fuck what the others say. I'll love you anyway. Okay. That didn't go quite as according to plan as it could have done. Do we care that much about Dream Crystals at this point? I don't even know! Yeah, no, okay. This isn't happening. I am bad. I'll give it one last throwaway attempt. If I just hit one on the way down, it should be fine. Well, fuck you too. That didn't work as it was intended to. Yep, fuck it, I'm just gonna leave all these dream crystals be, because you know I'm not gonna get a decent score with them anyway, and as you can see in the bottom corner, I've wasted quite enough time on that room. Because at this point, just want to get the level done to say that I've done it. Bearing in mind, child me was able to do it at some point, and as we've established, especially, I pressed it to jump. Especially as far as Klonoa games are concerned, my child self was quite the professional turd nerdler, without any of the professionality. Why? Why would you specifically choose to sit there? You arse. There was an egg. Oh, I'm gonna need to use that, aren't I? No. How many need? No need? Needing none? Needing na- oh. Oh, I am not okay with this. And I did it anyway, but I'm not okay with it. Clearly this level becomes a lot harder if you're trying to 100% it, and I would like to, but I don't have that sort of patience. I don't even know if I have that brand of... Oh. Fuck off. Don't tell me that's required, please. Oh, well, I died anyway, whatever. Am I a bit too laissez-faire with this challenge? Because, I mean... No, that did not go as intended at all. What does this room want from me? Is a good question to start the chase with. Please tell us just for a bonus thing, because I don't see how I would be able to... Please. Okay, that's just for a... No, I can't. I can't do that. I don't have the skills necessary. Where? Go. Whoa! Okay. I mean, this level isn't that difficult if you're not trying to 100% it, but it's, like, that's me, a seasoned player, talking. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a little bit fucky. Fucky. Fucky the rave will come. Oh. I don't remember those being in here. Well, whatever, I could just throw in a sacrifice. Oh, no. Oh. For some reason, I thought I needed to double jump across that pit as well. Of course, it's a pink goomy. It rises. It rises like a Greek in 2014. Because that was a song, which I didn't like, and then it became guilty pleasure. Tessa's Eurovision stories. You live for them, obviously. That's why you are here. That's why you're watching one of my gameplay videos, and not one of my Eurovision videos. Because clearly there's so much variety between the two. Well, actually there is. They're completely different formats, but still. This shit again. No. I refuse to acknowledge some of this defeat because once again, I pressed it to jump and I recognize that's not even my meme to use, but my point stands. I'm mashing the button to jump, but then again, maybe I'm like not letting go of the button enough for it to count as a separate press. I don't know. Is left progress? Well, that was just rude, because I'm fairly sure I did that properly and nothing happened. I think we had this phenomenon in Baloo's Tower as well, where everything's going fine, but then we get, like, difficult jumpies, and then my, like, muscles kind of lock up, and I don't press the buttons the way I intend to, or something. Yeah, damn right, I hit the thing, I succeeded at life. Did I even need to do this? Did I need to actually go across? Which, I mean, I could talk about the, quote-unquote controversy that is that one brand of beverage in America that's spelled LaCroix, and they pronounce it LaCroix, but it's fucking LaCroix. I don't care if your excuse is, oh well, this is America, not France. Well, first of all, this isn't even America. I'm a Brit who lives in Britain, but I conscientiously object to Americans refusing to pronounce a French, even though it's not a French company, I acknowledge that. It's an American company who's, like, established in America in the 80s, I get that. But it's still a French word. It's spelled LaCroix, so it's pronounced LaCroix. God, says the guy who, in very much in exactly the previous episode, was pronouncing Hyundai. Okay, I'll take that as karma, and I shall move on with the conversation. Such is the way of the Kaizo quinoa salad. Which is this. I shall pop you. Why did that work? Okay. did not realize that enemies work like that. I was fucked by my own Licuri. It boomeranged back to me when I needed the flight capabilities. Once again, such is the nature of rependables. I don't know what a rependable is, if indeed anything at all. Well, no, fuck off, Licuri. I know you're a weeble and you wobble, but you don't fall down. But now is neither the time nor the place. Now, out of my sandwich, thank you. Wait, how am I supposed to kill you? Well, whatever. You're not my problem. You're not my real problem. Huh? Well, that's not gonna work. Unless... Can I double jump using a Teton? That seems unfeasible. Well, I could throw you at you and you can make sex. Except not. That's entirely not how this works. Now, if I die trying to get this checkpoint, I will have a pumpkin and be salty about it. I will create an entire nation's GDP worth... I'm still talking about it in the conditional as if it didn't just already happen perfectly finely. Why did you respawn so slowly? Your respawn times killed me! And this isn't even a massively multiplayer online game. The one time where respawn times kill you in single player. Well, it's my fault for killing these fucks on the way up with the Erebil, I suppose. The Erebiru, as I once pronounced it, except with more conviction. Oh, hello. I see you down there, with your cleavage. That's not a cleavage. It doesn't even contain pizza. What is up here, then? There's more up. There is a bonus up area. Oh. I like this. It gives me an excuse to do. Oh, new record time. Nah, I sacrificed the record in favor of progress. I didn't recall... Oh, that was the end of the level, apparently. I was gonna say, I did not remember the Chamber of Horrors being so horror-themed. I mean, it would make sense. But I thought it was just gonna end up being like the Chamber of Fun. But yeah, that was... maybe not as hard as I remember, but still fairly difficult and downright masochistic if you're going for 100%, which, mercifully, I wasn't. But... yeah. Kind of curious now, how badly did I do? Well, we've got the gold trophy for beating the level, and 58. That is far and away my worst score, but I'll take it, because a lot of those dream crystals were hidden behind walls of difficult. Now, I don't remember if doing that gets you anything. I want to say that it unlocks the sound test? I don't know. Momett, do you have anything to say, or are you just greeting me? What's wrong? Have the dings escaped again? Oh, right, you were just acknowledging the fact that I beat a very difficult level. I didn't remember there was this cutscene. Yeah, sure enough. Just like in the previous game, beating the super hard bonus level, or levels in this case, unlocks us the sound test. Except this time it's a hurdy-gurdy rather than a music player. Although it's introduced in a slightly more plausible way, rather than just, oh hey, you climbed a tower, here's a goddess, and she's got a gramophone. Now, the thing with this is, you actually only get half of it. It cuts off at Volky Song. I thought it cut off a few songs later, but no. I don't remember what dictates this. So yeah, we could just scroll through the first half of the game. I don't remember. I have a feeling that beating the game unlocks one half, and beating both of the bonus levels unlocks the other half, or something. It might just be completing the scrapbook unlocks the other half. I know it's not an easy thing to complete it, and I'm not going to in this run unless beating the game does do the thing. Speaking of beating the game, I have been, and will continue to be, tessellating Hexagons, and in the next, and probably final main episode of Clue 2 Lunatea's Veil, we are going to head back to the Terminus of Tears, and see exactly what all of this has been for. See you then.